Hi, it's Honey. So, as a drag queen, I have enormous pressure on my shoulders to uphold this reputation of a flawless, perfect female superwoman. Sadly, sometimes that's just not the case. I'm a human being, and as human beings, we make mistakes. And my life has pretty much just been a series of one embarrassing, awkward moment after another. When I was in high school, you know, my only goal was to skate by in the shadows, never be in the spotlight. I just wanted to come there, do what I had to do, and get out. But of course, life wouldn't let that happen, right? I was a freshman, had just been going to the school for about 2 weeks, and we had this hill outside of a building that we had to go down to go to the other building. And, there was a sidewalk going down it, but of course, between classes, it was always crowded. So I thought I was slick, and I would go down the grassy part of it, right? Well, one day, it was storming, and it had rained a hell of a lot. Wasn't thinking about it. So I burst out of the doors, start skittling down the grassy part of the hill, and bust my fucking ass, and then slide through the mud like a damn bobsled all the way to the bottom, hit the pavement and do a front flip and fall flat on my face. This was the most mortifying thing that had ever happened to me up until that point. And as I laid there on the ground, I considered if I was ever going to be able to get up. And finally, some girl that was walking with me asked me if I was okay, and I fucking hated her guts in that moment. But anyway, thank you for helping me, I guess. Oh, another time, I was a freshman in high school, of course, and we were outside at lunch, and there was tennis courts. And, of course, the tennis courts had this chain link fence around them. Well, I was the cool kid and had on my big, thick fucking hoodie in the middle of summer, and I come and lean up against the fence and I'm gonna slide down to a seated position, right? It's not that simple. The bottom of my jacket caught on the chain link fence, and as I slid down to my seat, my entire jacket and shirt pull up almost straight over my head, and there I am, naked as fuck, for the whole world to see. That beat the hill. But to top it all off, I went through the rest of my high school career pretty much smooth sailing till my senior year. There was this boy that I was absolutely in love with, head over heels. Thought about him every single day. He was so attractive to me, and I just dreamed about him. You can ask anybody I went to school with. Well, we were on break between classes, and I went to the vending machine and got something. It was M&M's or Skittles or something like that. Well, anyway, I was walking back down the hallway with some of my friends, and he was behind me walking. I was a nervous fucking wreck, okay? So, of course, in my nervous anxiety, I spill the candy all over the fucking floor. I bend down to pick it up and feel the dreadful breeze on my naked ass crack right in front of the eyes of the guy I was in love with. That, my friend, was the most embarrassing moment of my life. So yeah, high school was pretty bittersweet for me, to say the least. Also, there was this time in the 4th grade where I did a dance number in the talent show to NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye. The thing was entirely fucking improvised. Had no idea what I was doing. It was mostly just a bunch of and, you know, a lot of stomping just over and over and over again. And, you know, no, I didn't care then. I wasn't embarrassed then. I thought I was hot fucking shit. But looking back at it, I fucking hate myself. I'm such an idiot sometimes. And the list goes on. There was one time I was with a guy that I had been seeing for just a very short amount of time, and we were in the bed together, and we fell asleep, and in the middle of the night, I, for lack of a better word, farted, and it was so loud that it woke me up. And I don't know why I'm telling you this. I've officially gone too far. This is what happens when I don't prepare my videos far enough in time. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this. If you're seeing this right now, consider yourself loved.